It is looking like the start of a cruel summer for crude. The commodity taking 16% this month, crashing to its lowest level since February. The crude crush also taking energy stocks with it, the sector posting its 8th straight week of losses, making this the worst weekly losing streak ever, as 90% of the names in the group are in a correction or worse. How low can crude go? I'll go to Carter on this. What does the chart tell you?
Well, I mean, look, volatility like this, and you had a reverse, right? Gold doing one thing today, it was true risk of crude doing the other. I guess the bigger issue really is about the energy stocks in the sense that it's becoming such a small percentage of growth managers' benchmarks that you're getting to the point where it's sort of self-fulfilling. There's autocorrelation. They're stopping to take meetings with energy analysts. They're stopping research on the subject because it's not an important enough part of their portfolio to even bother spending time on. And then that is either the sign of a great low, which many people would argue, or it's a sign of a structural change that is permanent.
But your call is?
I think there's no reason to be buying energy stocks.
Okay. Well, you know, by the way, Bananarama, we let in a great song, and I believe that clip was from the Karate Kid. Yeah, where Billy Zabka. Speaking of cruel, I mean, yeah, he swept the knee. And if you are a portfolio manager, you could make an argument that someone's sweeping the leg on you when it comes to investing in energy stocks, because it's been a place to be a widowmaker. I would say I think energy companies are being run for equity investors. In other words, I think they're doing things differently. They're not growing at all costs. The balance sheets are better. Having said that, if you've got a stronger dollar environment and you've got an environment where people are questioning demand, I think that trumps these supply disruptions. Remember in the past when supply disruptions abounded and nobody cared and oil went to fresh lows. So I would be cautious on energy stocks.
There is some small exposure as well to some companies who actually buy crude from Mexico. It increases the price of the Mayan crude and cuts into their profit margin greatly. So a couple of names like Royal Dutch Shell, Chevron has some exposure there.
Yeah, there are certainly some individual problems, but I think back to just the volatility of the commodity, just because it's been so volatile over the last couple of years, we made the mistake last year and we chased energy stocks because we saw this decoupling between the price of the commodity and what stocks were doing. But I think investors are so programmed now to expect oil to fall back down that they don't push the equities up. So even if we were to see a rebound in crude here and the prices of energy stocks were to stay low, I would not expect some sort of catch-up trade. We would stay away for now.